Fuck you.
In the streets of Benin City, a non-cultist found himself at the center of a violent confrontation between two notoriously infamous gangs, the Black Axe Confraternity and the Maphite Confraternity. The non-cultist had deposited his hard-earned money into one of the gang members' accounts, but found his transaction problematic, leading to an inability to retrieve his funds. To resolve the matter, he called upon his Black Axe friends for assistance. The Black Axe members arrived at the scene and attempted to retrieve the non-cultist money from the Maphite member, but the encounter quickly spiraled into a brutal escalated too far. In the heart of Benin City, a non-cultist became embroiled in a dangerous dispute over financial rights. In a desperate attempt to recover his money, he called upon the Black Axe Confraternity for support, unaware of the mayhem that would ensue. The non-cultist believed that his funds held within the accounts of the Maphite Confraternity were rightfully his, and he sought to reclaim what he believed was his rightful property. The Black Axe members, acting on his behalf, arrived at the scene, ready to retrieve the money by any means necessary. But little did they know this. The events took a turn for the worse as the Black Axe members' attempts to retrieve the money were met with fierce resistance from the Maphite Confraternity. It was a clash of wills, a battle between two groups with deep enmities running between them. The tension in the air was palpable as punches were thrown and words of defiance exchanged. The sound of fists striking flesh and pain-filled cries filled the air, turning what had started as a simple financial dispute into a brutal conflict. Community members stood by, watching as the violence unfolded, torn between fear and fascination. As the tension grew in the air, the sound of an engine roaring to life shattered the silence. A GLK Benz, a symbol of opulence and power, barreled towards the scene of the conflict. The Benz came to a screeching halt, and the doors swung open, revealing a group of Maphite Confraternity members, each of them ready to join the fray. The sight of the GLK Benz seemed to embolden the Maphite Confraternity members, and they wasted no time in pouncing on the outnumbered Black Axe members. The outnumbered Black Axe members stood their ground, but they were no match for the swarm of Maphite Confraternity members who had just arrived in a GLK Benz. The GLK Benz was a symbol of wealth and power, and its presence at the scene of the violence seemed to embolden the Maphite Confraternity even further. With feral grins on their faces, the Maphite Confraternity members advanced on the Black Axe members, each swinging their fists with brutal force. The Black Axe members tried their best to defend themselves, but they were quickly overwhelmed by the sheer numbers of their opponents. As the brawl between the Black Axe Confraternity and the Maphite Confraternity continued, things took a sinister turn. In a fit of rage, the Black Axe members attempted to flee the scene, but not all were successful. One Black Axe member was intercepted by a few Maphite Confraternity members and was forcefully held captive. In the ensuing moments, the captured Black Axe member was relentlessly beaten, his body enduring tremendous violence. Finally, the Maphite Confraternity members called for a ceasefire, and with heavy hearts, the Black Axe Confraternity asked for peace. A member of the Black Axe Confraternity, battered and bruised from the brutal beating he endured at the hands of the Maphite Confraternity, was hurriedly rushed to an unknown hospital to receive medical attention. His current condition and whereabouts are currently unknown as he remains under medical care. Thank you for watching. It's important to note that this video to inform the public about an issue that took place and is not meant to offend or promote any cult group.